Oh, here he comes now.
Yes, we are. Hi again, everyone. Michael Paul,
Come in.
John Batcher, and Sean Liddy, our friend, just showed up.
As we call him,
That's okay.
Mr. Kennedy. Wait for it.
Kennedy. Hey, you want to go grab one of these?
Monsters?
Yes.
Let's wait then next.
Say what?
I'll just wait until they have gone.
Oh no, I
Okay.
explained it. It's okay.
Okay.
I told them Nori said it was all right,
Okay.
and she said as
So-
long as you only take one,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Just
But
one.
No more than that. Okay.
Yeah. And by the way, that's haircut.
Oh, thank you. I did it myself.
Yeah.
Well, no.
I
not
want a
really.
haircut. But monsters on me.
Oh, just let the man have one. Fuck.
Just looking on my phone for a bit before we
Oh,
watch
not you. They're bitching at him about taking one. Just let the man fucking have one. It's not like he's gonna have a stroke from it. Fucking A.
What the?
What happened?
My computer.
Not you.
Oh.
Did you get one?
But nice to have stay down.
Oh my god, I thought we just clarified this. Fucking A. I'm sorry, dude. Like, as far as I'm concerned, you could have one, but.
When I'm there, then I'm gonna go get it.
Huh?
I'll just they're gone. I'll get it.
Alright.
Where it is one-on-one.
I'm sorry, dude. That's not fair.
It's okay. I'm just they're gone. I'll go get it.
Okay. Oh, wait, I forgot something.
AEW Dynamite's coming to you live from Houston, Texas.
Houston, we don't have a problem. We have very good news, and that is that's where we are tonight from the Bayou Music Center in Houston, Texas. Hello again, everyone. I'm Michael Paul, alongside, of course, my good friend John Batcher,
What's up, bitches on YouTube?
who runs this channel, and of course, Mr. Kennedy. Kennedy. Say hi, Sean.
What up?
All right, there we go. I don't have a lot of news right now. Wait, yes, I do. Earlier today, this morning, former Vice President Dick Cheney has passed away at, I believe it was 88 years of age. Although there's been no confirmed cause of death. But of course, when we do get that, we will bring that to you. Other than that, it's been kind of a slow news day. So we are about 12 minutes in, let's go to the Bayou Music Center for AEW Dynamite, Tony Schiavone, Excalibur, and Taz.
Yes, an HBO Max.
You want to say your goodnights?
Oh, fuck, I almost forgot. My good nights to my girls. Oh wait, nobody's watching yet. Oh well, that'll come with time.
We got one people who's watching, and it'll be my mom or whoever.
Really? Okay, well, then it'll happen slowly, but it'll happen. Anyway, at any rate, to my girls, Christy, Crystal, Megan and Amanda, Mackenzie, Noah, Caitlin, I love you all so much. Thank you for being such a wonderful part of my life from day one, and have sweet dreams. Good night, my angels. We will see each other tomorrow. Noah, friend, good to know that you're feeling better. And and with that, and I guess with that, we're now 13 minutes in. We'll go back to AEW, and thank you for being with us.
And I think that Frank's right about something on YouTube.
What's that?
Remember that he wanted us to talk about Seth Rollins, how his career was?
Yeah, that's gonna take too long.
Let's take it short and sweet. He started off in the independents as Tyler Black. Then he came to be the golden boy of WWE, and then he had his own faction called The Vision. Now, let's go to AEW.
There you go, short and sweet. And don't forget, he started with Roman as part of the Shield. And we wish Seth the best in his recovery.
Let's take you back to one
But
week ago.
congratulations
It's
to
still
CM
talking about
Punk.
Hangman Adam Page. National champion. And tonight,
God
we
damn
will
it.
talk about that here on
What the fuck? Hold on.
Over the head of Samoa Joe, followed up by a buckshot Larry. And that leads us to tonight in our main event matchup, a huge trios battle between Hangman Adam Page, Hook, Eddie Kingston, and the Ops. But right now, let's head to the ring where Tony Schiavone has a very special announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, as we announced on social media a few moments ago, Full Gear is on the way, November 22nd, and the big announcement concerns, ladies and gentlemen, a new national champion. And tonight, we will talk about that here on this telecast. As a matter of fact, we are going... Wait a second. Tony Khan, Tony Schiavone, just a few moments ago, made the announcement, the establishment of a new championship here at AEW, but Samoa Joe, Katsuyori Shibata, Powerhouse Hobbs, the Ops, the AEW World Trios champions, not taking too kindly to Samoa Joe and the collusion, the deception he pulled off.
Pardon the interruption. But Houston, we have a problem. See, there's a term that I heard a long time ago around here, and it just might apply to a man that I'm staring at in the ring. Tony Schiavone. Yes. Cheer this man. Cheer this man, because you know tonight, Tony, I know you're going to say that you had nothing to do with what happened last week. But I'm finding that very hard to believe.
Well, Joe, you know how much respect I have for you
Yeah.
and for
What are
the
they saying?
Ops, okay? But
I don't know.
Shut
They're
up!
always shit.
I'm going to explain to you what's about to happen. You see, there are consequences for the actions that we choose to engage in, Tony Schiavone. And tonight, my little Georgia Peach, consequences have come for you.
Oh, come on now. Tony, this isn't right. Brian, it was Halloween last week, and Tony Schiavone just having maybe a little too much fun at the expense of the ops, but I don't think Schiavone knew that Hangman Adam Page was going to smash that bottle over Joe's head.
Now, this is cute, Tony, but you realize you're just getting more people hurt in this equation, right?
Come on now, guys.
Are you?
Well, here comes the AEW World Champion, Hangman Adam Page, the man that will face Samoa Joe. Once again, the rematch at Full Gear presented by DC. The AEW Men's World Championship on the line, live on pay-per-view Saturday, November 22nd from Newark, New Jersey.
Whoa. Hey, you know what? This couldn't have worked out better. Now we take care of two problems at once.
Wait a second, the ops. Streaming towards the ring. Security on the back. And wait a second, talk about on the back. Eddie Kingston and Hook. They'll be Hangman Adam Page's partners tonight on Main Event Trios.
Eddie Kingston.
And Hook rules.
Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston, welcome back. Eddie Kingston, welcome back. Wow.
Oh, Ted!
He looks fucking
I can forgive you
old.
for being confused. That man is Tony Schiavone, not me. The Hangman is right here. And you're right. I am your problem. So if you want to try to handle your problem, I will beat your ass in my Wranglers.
Alright, so you guys are the trio champions, right?
Oh, that's
those
Hook.
belts you won without me.
But you're not.
Yeah, well, how about you prove you're some fighting champions? Put them on the line against us tonight.
You're talking to me. Hey, you don't talk to me that way ever. And never in a day of your life do you say to me like that. You want a shot at the champs? You want the shot at the champ? You tell. All right, tonight, you guys versus the Ops, and we kick your ass for the Trios Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Khan has made it official. Tonight's main event will be for the AEW Trios Championship in Ups against Hangman, Hook, and Eddie Kingston.
Wow, blockbuster announcement to kick off our broadcast. Not the announcement we were expecting, but Brian, Samoa Joe seems extremely gotten to.
Yeah, he's definitely been gotten to by the Hangman. I think he thought he would attack Hangman with no repercussions.
Eddie, it's great to see you. Well, fans, our main event tonight on Dynamite, it is official. It will be for the AEW World Trios Championship. The Ops defending the titles against Hangman Adam Page, Hook, and Eddie Kingston. Plus, to look up tonight, we will hear from FTR before
Eddie
they
Kingston's
challenge
only
Mandy
43 years
for the
old.
AEW World Tag Team Championship at Full Gear. And the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship tournament continues. First round action. Will Nightingale on Harley Cameron, the Babe with Wrath. Will take on Athena and Mercedes Moné. And speaking of which, blood and guts.
1 week from tonight,
Blood and guts match. Orange Cassidy, Claudio Castagnoli, one-on-one.
November the 12th. Set your calendars. for Blood and Guts.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Set forward ball. In his first run. Wherever. Lane. Whatever. Richly squeeze. Orange. Cassidy.
One cage, 2 rings, 3 words, blood and guts. Brian, it is one of the most dangerous matches in all of professional wrestling. And the advantage means that after the opening 5-minute interval, where it is one-on-one, the team that earns the advantage through these battles will have the advantage until the cage door is locked shut.
Yeah, and it's such a huge advantage.
Okay, so
They
you
get
know
a
what this
two-on-one
really is?
shot,
When it comes
considerable
down to it,
minutes against
what?
their opponents,
This is their
and
version
then
of
it
war.
happens every
It
time.
is.
It gets
John
equalized,
Markey
and another
with the
person
tip
comes in,
bottom.
they'll keep having the advantage the entire match.
I
Until
know
all
this
10 competitors enter the ring, the cage door is locked, and that is when blood and guts will officially begin.
And his opponent, from Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing 252 pounds, Claudio Castagnoli.
And Tony, very glad to see you made it out of the ring unscathed. And I'm sure we'll get to that big announcement about the AEW National Championship later on in tonight's broadcast. But right now, this match, the first in a best-of-3 series of advantage battles, should the third match be necessary, it will take place this Saturday on Collision. But right now, Claudio Castagnoli, Orange Cassidy. Wait a second, Orange Cassidy! Oh my God! Tope suicide to start things off. The sound you heard is Claudio's head bouncing off the desk. A second tope from Cassidy.
You know, Excalibur and Bryan Danielson, the one-man advantage in Blood and Guts is so important because it gives you a one-man advantage throughout the entire match.
That's Orange Cassidy pressing his advantage. Wait a second, Claudio Castagnoli.
The superhuman strength.
The power of Castagnoli, consistently a difference maker. Orange Cassidy getting hung up in the ropes, almost even worse, Brian, where he's got thrown completely into the ring.
Yeah, especially because those ropes aren't made of rope, they're made of steel cable. Sometimes even hitting the ropes can hurt your back or ribs, let alone being tossed into them like that. It almost looked like Orange's throat hit that middle rope.
You know, Orange has battled through many injuries, but he has won 100 singles matches here at AEW. This would be one-on-one and would be big, obviously, for his team coming up
Oh, yeah.
at Blood and Guts in Greensboro in 1 week.
Blood and Guts, we keep talking about the advantages that both competitors have entered the ring. The match has officially begun. In Blood and Guts, we said that. Oh, that uppercut! That has been Orange Cassidy's kryptonite throughout. He's been able to break out the counter with the arm drag there on Castagnoli, and now the tope. But Castagnoli, he was ready for it. Just like Orange Cassidy was ready for that pop-up uppercut. That's Castagnoli. Holding Cassidy aloft. Bringing him on a lot.
Hey, welcome back, Skylar.
Bouncing him on top of the barricade.
This is what me and my Paul do every Monday through Friday. Watch.
Yeah,
Well,
Claudio
Brian,
Castagnoli is a smart man.
One of my
You can't do the
friends.
same thing to
Oh,
him more than a couple
Skyler.
times.
She's
We
cool.
just saw his incredible
Skyler, I
power.
Easy one home.
Cassidy ran the ring. He's gonna pick him up again.
Claudio Castagnoli, he knows how dangerous the Blood and Guts match is from first-hand
I'm sorry. Hold on
experience.
a minute. Yes. Hi. Yes, of course I know that. I don't know, dude. I'm live on YouTube right now. Yeah. Hold on. Can you tell me little by little, step by step, how someone could watch this?
It's Lawrence, right?
Yes. Just
Tell him to look up my name, and I'll give it to you right now. Just tell him to look up The Undertaker, Lord of Darkness, Phenom.
okay. Look up Undertaker.
The Undertaker.
Sorry. Look up The Undertaker, Lord of Darkness, Phenom. What's next?
That's it.
That's it. No, this has nothing to do with John Cena. Shut up. The Undertaker, Lord of Darkness, Phenom. Yes, Phenom.
He wants me to spell it out.
Holy shit. Is it all one word?
Spaced out.
Okay, what part is spaced out?
The Undertaker, it's all spaced out.
Okay, here's what you do. The Undertaker, space. Lord of Darkness, space. Then what?
Phenom.
Phenom. And then?
That's it. When he sees the little one arrow going that way, the other arrow going that way with the little dot, that means I'm live.
Okay, when you see some sort of arrow or some shit, okay, it means we're alive. Okay, all right. We are alive right now. And we have quite a few people. We started off with nobody, and look at all these just in the last 20 minutes.
Yep.
Wow.
We started off with 0 and ended up with a bunch.
That's Castagnoli.
Sorry for the interruption. Let's
Walking
go
up the
back.
steps, just a tremendous
Dynamite.
display of power. And depositing Cassidy in the ring once again, but as we mentioned, it will be 2 competitors to start Blood and Guts next week, and then the team with the advantage, their next competitor, their reinforcements will come into giving a 2-on-1 advantage, eventually a 3-on-2 advantage, a 4-on-3 advantage, and ultimately a 5-on-4 advantage before the 5th member of the other team comes in. That allows for an opportunity, Tony, for the team with the numerical advantage to inflict so much punishment before the final competitor comes in.
As we know, the match cannot end until all 10 are in, but you're right. A lot of punishment to wear down the other team would give you an advantage going into the final match.
And Brian, you know the Blood and Guts match. There is no pinfall. There is no count out. There is no disqualification. It is either submission or surrender. So any damage that either of these competitors or any of the competitors that are involved in advantage battle tonight suffer, they could be walking in to Blood and Guts at a massive, massive disadvantage.
The last thing anybody wants to do is to walk into Blood and Guts injured, because a lot of people are going to walk out of it injured.
No, I'm
Look
sorry.
at this
I take
strength by
that
Claudio
back.
Castagnoli.
We have
And let me see, still to come tonight, Daniel Garcia,
we have
Darby Allin,
Tony
the man
Schiavone
that Daniel
Excalibur,
Garcia betrayed to join
and
the Death
Bryan
Riders. He will be in the
Danielson,
second
not
advantage
Taz.
battle. John Moxley, Roderick Strong, the third advantage battle, if necessary, will take
That's
place
true.
this Saturday at Collision live from Houston, Texas on TNT and HBO
And they're going
Max.
to be back in Houston, Texas this
Right,
Saturday night
engaging
for
some hand fighting with Orange Cassidy,
AEW Collision.
breaking free of the grip and now trying to separate the fingers. And Castagnoli, the giant swing. Orange Cassidy in trouble here.
Fans always react to this giant swing, and they do so because they know how awesome the move is and how it can win a match for Claudia.
Well, fans, our opening contest of the first high-stakes advantage battle for Blood and Guts continues. Don't go anywhere. We are living legend.
Okay, see how they gone. We get them what swings.
All new Tuesdays at 9.
Well, since Frank wanted us to talk about how good old school wrestling is, he was right about some stuff, Michael. I thought you were getting yourself something to drink, Sean.
After when the staff leave, if then I will.
Oh,
You know, I hate to say it, but the best time in wrestling, honestly, was before you were even born. Okay? The best time in wrestling was the 80s because you had the NWA, the AWA, and the WWF, the three major leagues. Also, you had World Class Championship Wrestling,
WCCW, which was run
was-
by the Von Erichs.
which was part of the NWA, but then they separated from the NWA and went downhill. NWA was bought by Ted Turner. He changed the name to WCW. And there was also, the AWA had Super Clash, Wrestle Rock. The NWA had the Great American Bash. WWF, of course, had WrestleMania and Survivor Series and all that.
And the Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble, right. But the best time in wrestling was when you had the Rock and Wrestling Connection, you had Saturday morning wrestling on your UHF TV, if you were lucky enough to have one. You had your once a month cards at your local arena. They didn't give away main events on TV. They promoted main events on TV to get you to go to the local arena to drive you to buy tickets to your local arena. That's what I'm trying to say. And then Vince Jr. came in with Cyndi Lauper and the whole Rock and Wrestling Connection. That was the best time in wrestling. And then, of course, it went downhill for some period of time. Things got boring. I don't know. Because World Class and AWA went out of business. So things got boring. And then 1995 came along. No, I'm sorry. 1994 came along. Ted Turner hired Eric Bischoff to run WCW. He improved a few things with the lights and whatnot in the presentation. Then he promoted Bash at the Beach 94, Hogan and Flair, and then the next year Nitro, and we're off and running with the Monday Night War.
And not only that, you guys, Michael Paul got to see these guys right here before after I was born. And here's what he and I are going to say before I start playing the music. Are you guys here to see WCW?
Or are you here to see the
NWO? Survey says one more for the good guys. If you guys watch the clips of the NWO, thanks to our buddy Frank. And Frank, if you're watching this, you were right. Old school wrestling is way better than new school wrestling.
And definitely I'm better than him by Roman Reigns.
I know, but we're talking about other stuff. And
Okay.
Sean, Michael Paul wants to ask you something why you did not show up for last Saturday night's main event. That's on your hand, Michael.
Yeah, we thought you were gonna come watch with us.
Haley was a big fan of CM Punk.
Who did what?
Do you remember Haley?
Yeah, but you should have just called me or Michael Paul and say that, hey, John or Michael, I'm not coming to watch Saturday night's main event. I'll try to watch SmackDown, or NX or Raw or AEW, all you should have just did was call me or Michael so I can give them a heads up next time. Like, what were you doing anyway, Sean?
My house dad was a fan of CM Punk.
Okay, so what does that have to do with you coming here?
Izzy will be back tomorrow, and I am being nice. Sean and me and Michael are asking Sean what happened.
Okay. Didn't know why I didn't go because my house dad was a fan of CM Punk.
Okay, we know that, but keep it low key, okay? We don't want to start arguing.
I don't understand what your staff being a fan of CM Punk.
It's Hillary.
Who?
Hillary.
Hillary,
Who the hell is Hillary?
his daytime staff.
Oh. Okay.
All you should have just said is you're going to be watching Saturday night's main event with your staff, Hillary, and then to see if you want to watch AEW Collision with me and Michael that Sunday, since we didn't have bowling. But it's all good.
Well, I hope you will be here Saturday night, December 13th, because
John Cena.
not only is that Saturday night's main event, but that's the final match of John Cena.
But hey, come here, Sean. We ain't mad at you. Give your brother some hug. Come here, bro. Now give Michael Paul a hug too.
All right.
Now we cool, Sean?
Now, we're not mad. We were just curious what happened.
See, I had to tell Michael Paul that I had to go for a walk to clear up my mind that Saturday night. And I had to help Deborah around the house. That's why I told him that I'm sorry I forgot to watch the opening match of Saturday night's main event.
Advantage battle for the men's blood and guts match, and Claudio Castagnoli is dictating the pace on Orange Cassidy, Brian. Yeah, he is completely dominant, has been completely dominant for the last several minutes. This is what the Death Riders put out here to do. You know, he's not going to be faced by Orange Cassidy putting his hands in his pockets. By some of the change-ups that Orange Cassidy tries to do. These guys have been in the ring together quite a few times. Oh, wait a second, Castagnoli. Oh, look at this, a gut wrench. Oh! It's almost a Corellan lift. Where Orange Cassidy, though, returned to the pockets.
He's defiant. If nothing else, the crowd's amazing.
Now, Castagnoli down. Orange Cassidy, lefts and rights to the body, to the jaw. Now an uppercut. Cassidy, a bit beleaguered here. Into the pockets once again. The Cassidy lands on his feet, accelerates to the ropes. Cassidy does a choice, connects with the drop kick, and now regaining, or perhaps gaining the upper hand for the first time in this match. Uppercut counter, backslide is in. And PK!
This comeback is amazing, Brian. Think about how much punishment Orange Cassidy's taken, and he's standing true in the ring.
Yeah, so much punishment. And I think that was the best penalty kick I've ever seen Orange Cassidy throw. He's on fire right now. Cassidy slides through. Comes over left.
That was cool.
And Brian, we talked about how important it is not only to have the advantage going into the Blood and Guts match, but to have your team come in fresh. It looked like Orange Cassidy was going to be behind the 8 ball, but right now, Claudio Castagnoli may be the walking wounded. The cover.
It's the Justice League, remember? We got the good guys here and the bad guys there.
Orange Cassidy, look at the slide through the ropes. Castagnoli once again.
Harley Quinn used to be the bad guys with the Joker before she became to be a good girl.
To be able to turn that to a DDT, Brian. Oh yeah, 100%. And driving Claudio Castagnoli's head down onto these mats on the floor. Underneath those mats is just pure concrete. You know, I wonder if after that second DDT too, I wonder how Claudio Castagnoli's neck is. I mean, we're just 1 week away from blood and guts. You don't want to walk in with a bad neck.
We got collision next Saturday right here in Houston. You mentioned Blood and Guts next Wednesday in Greensboro, and then a week from Saturday, we are going to be in Erie, Pennsylvania for a live collision Saturday, November 15th. Tickets at AWTIX.com.
Cassidy looking for the orange punch. Castagnoli anticipates, comes over. Instead of the sunset flip, he hoists orange. Liger bomb! 1, 2. Oh, Cassidy kicking out, but Claudio immediately into the crossface. You can see Brian Orange Cassidy, good submission defense, drawing the hands of Castagnoli off of Cassidy's nose. Yeah, great point, Excalibur. And he's also doing a great job with his arm of keeping it bent. And Claudio Castagnoli hasn't straightened out that armbar on the other side. But now Orange Cassidy is having a hard time fighting off those hands. Reversal, the roll up into the pinning predicament. Oh, but the uppercut, you saw Orange, he tried to turn the corner on that, but Claudio, the power was such, he still caught him. With the power of Orange Cassidy here, can he land the beach break? No. Castagnoli, again, Liger bomb, attempted, no, come on, 2. Castagnoli breaks free, goes on the attack.
Seems like the longer the match goes, the stronger Claudio gets.
He came flying in with the uppercut. 1, 2, again. Cassidy breaks free, but how much more does he have in the tank, Tony?
Well, you can see the face of Claudio right now, Excalibur, getting a little bit frustrated. He should know what Orange Cassidy's made of. We know it.
Yeah, but Brian, Claudio, he's used that pop-up European uppercut where his opponent is just completely parallel to the mat, some 8-10 feet in the air, and they come crashing down into that upward uppercut. I guess uppercut implied, but still. Yeah, and Claudio Castagnoli has one of the best uppercuts in all of professional wrestling. He's pinned people with normal uppercuts, let alone with that pop-up. I've experienced that pop-up uppercut. It is brutal. Now that's been Castagnoli's ace in the hole, especially as far as Orange Cassidy's concerned.
And he gets his whole body into it, obviously. Legs, obviously powerful forearms. Look at this. He's wearing Orange Cassidy out, guys.
Yeah, Orange Cassidy's arms are pinned over that top rope. There's no way to protect himself. Castagnoli, now with Cassidy in the ropes, maybe looking to return Orange Cassidy to the ring once again. Millionaire Castagnoli could be out on his feet. Incredible counter by Orange Cassidy. Orange punch, no, uppercut interception. Pops up.
On the way down, Claudio Excalibur. Oh, God.
Just one, 2, 3.
Wow. Claudio Castagnoli. An amazing match.
An amazing match, but the advantage now belongs to the Death Riders as far as blood and guts is concerned. That means that Darby Allin will have to defeat Daniel Garcia, and Robert Strong will have to defeat Jon Moxley this Saturday if their side hopes to have the advantage walking into the Blood and Guts cage 1 week from tonight in Greensboro. Yeah, that's why the Death Riders put Claudio Castagnoli out here in that first match so they can get that advantage. A pivotal victory for the Death Riders, and it is do or die for Darby Allin. Coming up tonight when he faces Daniel Garcia.
Yes, there's no question the Death Riders can wrap this up tonight with that next matchup.
And should it be required, the best of 3 will take place this Saturday. Robert Strong and Jon Moxley live on Collision. But right now, let's head to the back where the remarkable Renee Paquette is standing by.
Hey guys, I'm here with Mark Briscoe and the TNT champion Kyle Fletcher, as well as Don Callis. First of all, thank you to Green to Know Physicality. But Mark, you've asked for this time. What's going on?
So 2 weeks ago, I challenged you, Kyle Fletcher,
to another match for your TNT title. Now, I received a response from Don Callis, but I want a response from you, Kyle.
Mark, look,
But hold up just 1 second. I'm sorry, I wasn't quite finished. Now, here's my thought process, Kyle. At Wrestle Dream, they took a swift kick to the family jewels for you to secure that victory. And man, that can't feel good, man. That's not a fulfilling victory. That's like, I don't know, making out with your sister or something like that. So basically what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to help you become a real man, Kyle Fletcher. Okay, let's take the kick to the ball. Let's make that all null and void. Let's make that meaningless. Let's do it at Full Gear. Mark Briscoe, Kyle Fletcher, TNT title, no disqualification.
Wow, I mean, Don, I think I might actually really like that.
You're kind of turned on.
I think I had a lot of fun.
I love making you happy. So
always
here's the
do.
deal.
Please.
There's something in it for you. I get that. I see. There's something in it for you too, because if you win, you get that TNT title. That's what you want, right?
Right.
Here's the deal, though. Poppy needs a little something. Okay, so I'm gonna need something from you.
All right, Don. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess you're gonna ask for
You're not gonna like it.
my career? Title versus
Whoa,
career?
whoa,
Is that what you
whoa.
want, Don?
I would never want to end your career. I love Mark Briscoe as a wrestler. I got something much better for both of us in mind. If you lose, or when you lose to Kyle at Full Gear, you will join the Don Callis family and you will leave those losers in the conglomeration forever.
Oh, hell no.
Just to be clear, I know this is blowing your mind here, but here's the deal. Make it about you for once, not the hungry mouths back in Delaware that you gotta feed and send all your money to.
I know you done talked enough.
Conglomeration that's sucking the life out of you.
Shut up, Don. You done talked enough. You silver-tongued snake. You trying to get me to make a deal with the devil. Well, you know what? It's only a deal with the devil on my end if I lose. But damn it, I ain't losing. At Full Gear, it's you that has made a deal with the devil. You got it, buddy.
Wow, high stakes. Wow. Coming up at Full Gear, Mark Briscoe, he's as tough as they come, but we know Kyle Fletcher is absolutely sinister when there are no guardrails. But our main event tonight on Dynamite, the Osprey World Trios Championship on the line against Hook Eddie Kingston and Hackman Adam Page, AEW Men's World Champion. But coming up next, first round action in the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament. Harley Cameron, Willow Nightingale taking on Athena and Mercedes Moné. The Dream Team next live on Dynamite. But fans, DraftKings Sportsbook is official partner of AEW. New customers bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win. Simply download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up with promo code AEW. DraftKings Sportsbook, the crown is yours.
With today's NBA stars, no lead is.
I would never. Okay, if I was part of that storyline right there, I'll be like, fuck no, fuck you. I'm staying with my family. I'm not joining the Don Callis family. What would you do if you were in that
Gentlemen,
storyline?
it is official
I
at
don't know.
Full Gear. You're going to be in the first ever $1 million trios match. So since you guys have agreed to this match, is it safe to assume that you have joined the Don Callis family?
That's a different question.
Renee, come on.
I mean, don't put these guys in the spot. They're top talented. How was the Escalade from the airport? Nick, you got the care package under the seat. It's good stuff. Listen, when I saw what was going on with this company, treating this generational, once-in-a-millennium tag team like they're a couple of marks, like a couple of jobbers, I said to the guy, didn't I say this? If it takes every last penny in my bank account, I am going to make sure they get the treatment that they deserve. Because when you're with me, guys, you're with a family. Hey, guys. But listen. Don't take our your word for it. Let me bring in a good friend of yours to give a testimonial. Ladies and gentlemen, Rainmaker!
This is a lot, okay? Right now, we just need a little bit more time. But thank you so much, guys. The $1 Million Match was awesome.
Overwhelmed. Take your time. Take your time. Guys, let's give them their space. Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
We just got here.
Don't take too much time.
Well, not only can we see Mark Briscoe joining the Don Callis family in full gear, the Bucks maybe as well, but fans, the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament matchup in the semifinals.
This is an opening round match in the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament. Set forward ball. Approaching the ring from Boston, Massachusetts. She is the TBS champion, the CEO, Mercedes Ultima Money.
Mercedes Monet.
Challenging Chris Stanley for the AEW Women's World Championship at full gear.
She's going up the Ultimo Dragon's title reign.
Women's World Tag Team Championship by herself, she would, but instead she has enlisted the Ring of Honor Women's World Forever Champion, Athena, to be her partner in this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, if these two women can get on the same page, I mean, they seem like they would be unstoppable. But yeah, there's the egos involved.
And why is it? There's something else I know. Every decision directed, whatever you want to call it, that Tony Khan is supposedly with. You never see Tony Khan outside the ring. How do we know they're not thinking
That's true.
Until Harley Cameron and Will Nightingale intervene.
And Kenny Omega too.
And who?
Kenny Omega?
In this first round
Yeah.
here tonight.
Well, Kenny Omega doesn't. Tony Khan's the one that owns the company, not Kenny. Oh my God, is this the... Oh wait, this is like the Psycho bit, the puppets, right?
You know, it's just a sea of happiness when Harley and Willow get to the ring. You can hear it, you can feel it. Almost in the arena, and there are the belts.
You're right, Tony. It makes me happy to see it come out. I get excited with this energy.
Nothing wrong with happiness, nothing wrong with positive energy.
Tony, I think the only people in the building that aren't smiling are Mercedes Moné and Athena. There you go. They would love nothing more than to advance to the semifinal round of the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament. We're on their side of bracket. Julia Hart, the Sky Blue, the Sisters of Sin, representing the Triangle of Madness, await the winners of this match. And it was 1 week ago, Queen Aminata, Jamie Hayter, battling the Sisters of Sin in the first round matchup, Brian. But it was Queen Aminata injured in that match, taking her out of action, not only tonight, but for Blood and Guts as well 1 week from tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's a huge loss for the Blood and Guts team. Huge loss for Jamie Hayter and Queen Aminata. They wanted to be the first women's tag team champions, but now they're out of the tournament.
Well, you guys noticed that when they were in the ring, all these women were in the ring, they stared down that Mercedes hat for Harley. That's based on that puppet, as we know. Boy, she was taking care of Harley in the opening moments here.
Yeah, that goes all the way back to the beginning of the year, Tony, ahead of our debut in Australia, where Harley Cameron challenged Mercedes Moné for the TBS Championship. And it seemed like Harley on the biggest night of her career was going to have the upper hand on Mercedes Moné, but the CEO, I mean, she was just getting started there. As she now goes for a cover, the leg is hooked. I mean, to think what Mercedes has achieved since this past February is just staggering.
Yeah, it is. And now she has a chance to add a couple more championships to her collection. Aside the fact that she is 30-1 since arriving here in AEW, it's phenomenal. If you sit down and think about the championships that she's won, the record she has, and a chance to win 2 more here.
Yeah, you also have to think, though, about how much she's putting on the plate, and especially right now, she's involved in this tag team championship tournament. She's going to be involved in Blood and Guts next week, and then she's got the AEW Women's World Championship match at Full Gear. Yeah. That's a lot in a short period of time.
Yeah, fighting battles on 3 different fronts is Mercedes Moné, but she has some huge reinforcements here in Athena, a woman who is the longest reigning champion in Ring of Honor history, irrespective of title, irrespective of gender. Athena has just been tremendously dominant as the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion. A shot there from Willow Nightingale. Harley Cameron looking for the tag, but Willow not up on the corner. Waistlock. Now Harley ducks underneath the roundhouse kick. Drop suplex.
And Harley has improved so much since her arrival here in AEW. Really has improved.
Yeah, Harley Cameron gets some 4 years into a professional journey as a wrestler. What a much-needed tag made to Willow Nightingale. Willow, who has clashed multiple times with Mercedes Moné. In fact, she was in Mercedes' debut match here in AEW when Mercedes defeated Willow to win the TBS Championship. So this would be extra sweet for Willow to bounce Athena and especially Mercedes out of this tournament. Up to that little rope drop kick, takes down Athena, takes down Mercedes. And it seems quick tags may be order of the day here for the Babes of Wrath, Brian.
Yeah, although I'm not sure about that tag to Harley Cameron. Harley Cameron did take a pretty sustained beating early in the match. And I think Willow should have stayed in the ring a little bit longer. You know, Harley Cameron is the least experienced woman in this matchup.
You know, I agree with all that, Brian. I think she just showed Harley she has a lot of confidence in it. And maybe you were right. That was a Willow's tag.
Comes the dog into the splash, but Willow, she turned her back and that allowed Athena to come in and break up the pin predicament. Heads up move there by the Fallen Goddess. Willow on the outside, Athena had her back turned. Harley had the waistlock on Athena, but Mercedes the backstabber, and wait a second, the with the assist from Mercedes Moné, and then the Meteora delivered by Mercedes there. Athena hoists up. Mercedes drives her down. The pinfall attack, the 2 and the 3. No! And this opening round contest in the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament continues. Don't go anywhere.
Get your movies
We go
on.
check
Harley
on
and
the
Law.
dishes. I'll be right back.
Nothing beats movies on a
Taking my phone with me in case if mom or someone calls. I'll be right back, Mike.
Sorry. So you what?
Hold on. Oh, what the fuck? What is this? Shut up.
None of the papers are really piss me off.
Huh?
None of the papers that ask friend really piss me off.
Who pissed you? What pissed you off?
With
Who?
the friends, everybody on Facebook.
Okay, what are you talking about?
A lot of people with the ask friend. I mean, I don't want.
Oh, Christ.
Damn you, come on.
There's no reason I should be so difficult. What the fuck? Wait a minute. There we go.
TMC. Oh no, you're like a Paul Walker passed away.
God damn it. What are you talking about?
Usually DMC with the Paul Walker video. By the way, Sean Stevens will be the in Boston in Monday War.
I don't know.
I gotta see when the last time is gone yet and get this to the must mix. Why did you never come? Shit.
I'm back. Told you won't be long.
Oh, damn it. Motherfucker. Oh, come on, man.
Thanks, Sean.
This episode
This expansion to the board looks to be on the horizon. Before we get to any of that, though, if you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date on the latest wrestling game news, then please do hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on future.
First round action of the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament. Athena and Mercedes Moné looking extremely sharp against Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale. Mercedes Moné looking for the third of the three amigos, Brian.
Yeah, I mean, they've been dominant in this match. And I mean, can you imagine Athena and Mercedes Moné as the first ever AEW Women's Tag Team Champions?
I believe Willow got a blind tag there as Harley. Oh my God! Another crucifix bomb, and now Willow on the ball. 2 for 1 for Willow Nightingale.
What a 2-point steer.
Willow
By
takes
Will
down
Nightingale.
Athena not once but twice. Athena is reeling. Willow is just getting started here, battering Athena in the corner.
Athena tried to get out of the corner, guys, but could not. Willow taking advantage of it. Trouble for Athena.
Oh, the cannonball in the corner. This tag out to Willow Nightingale is exactly what Harley Cameron needed. The spine buster, the cover, and Athena able to kick out.
This is what the Babes of Wrath needed. They needed Harley Cameron to make that tag. Look at this. Cannonball in the corner. And then the way.
Easing on the back.
Sorry about that. Hey, Sean, let's come in and say goodnight. Take it easy, buddy. Alright?
What about him right there?
Alright. I'm coming in to give you a good night, Mike.
Hey, man.
Have a good night, man.
As
Nothing
much
but
as
love
self-care
always.
for you, don't just say, relax, just go to sleep and you'll feel better in the morning, okay?
Alright, thank you. I really appreciate that.
All right.
Okay.
Sean, how was work, by the way? Good. I see you in the
What?
morning, buddy, alright?
Whatever's wrong, son, just
Come find me, Michael or Sean or Izzy, okay?
Hey, man.
just sleep it off.
Yeah.
In the morning, you'll forget anything ever happened.
I'm not upset at all. I'm actually happy that I'm actually hanging out with you guys.
All right. And Sean, where you going, bro?
What
I'm
is-
just checking for something.
I should get nice staff with you there. They're going to
Okay.
I should get your staff.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry to pause this again, but I just remembered something else, Frank, if you're watching, that you pointed out. That is that this generation does not have a star of its own.
I mean, Frank, let me show you this real quick.
Well, why are you, what are you doing?
See, look, this is what Michael Paul's talking about.
No, this is not what Michael Paul's talking about. I don't know what you're doing.
Go ahead. Sorry,
Anyway.
Michael.
Anyway, another thing, Frank, if you're watching, that you pointed out was that this generation does not have. Dude, what are you doing? This generation does not have, the 60s, the 70s had, or no, I'm sorry, the 70s, no, you're right, the 60s, the 70s had Bruno, the 50s had Gorgeous George, the 80s, of course, had Hulk Hogan, the 90s had Stone Cold and The Rock. You don't have a generation defining superstar now that in 10 years you could look back and say, this is the man that I grew up watching. This was our childhood hero. This was the man we all wanted to be. Again, you don't have a Bruno, a Hulk,
Or Undertaker.
or a Gorgeous George or Killer Kowalski. That career-defining superstar. And I think if I heard you correctly, Frank, I think that is what you're talking about, what you're referring to. So I just wanted to get that out there while I was still thinking about it.
If it wasn't for Hulk Hogan, there won't be a Hulkamania or a WrestleMania. And if it wasn't for Hacksaw Jim Duggan winning the first ever Royal Rumble, there will be no Royal Rumble. If it wasn't for any other guys who won the King of the Ring, there would be no King of the Ring or Money in the Bank. That's what you're talking about, Frank. But Mike's right.
Yeah, sort of. Kind of like that, yeah.
Anyways, back to AEW.
And at any rate, let's get back to AEW. Sorry to go off on a rant. I just wanted to kind of get that out there before it was too late.
I just had to see how good my battery is on my computer. That's all, okay?
Fans here in Houston fully behind Will Nightingale. Athena. Oh, Athena lands on her feet.
Oh, that's athleticism right there.
Tremendous agility shown by the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, but she runs right into the grip of Will Nightingale. Athena and Mercedes working together. The cover very nearly stole one there on Will Nightingale.
I really think based on their championships, based on their... really think that Mercedes and Athena are the favorites in this tournament. I really do. Let's see if they can prove me right here.
Mercedes for the access button. Willow too strong. Reverses it on the CEO, the TBS champion. And now the tag made. Harley Cameron back into the mix. And remember, the winners of this match will advance to the semifinal round, where Sky Blue and Julia Hart, the sisters of sin, await.
Find the 80s.
Mercedes kicks free.
The biggest stars of the 80s.
Harley intercepts the lariat. Soul food by Harley Cameron.
Yep, that's
But
true.
Athena drives Harley down face first on that mat. Willow comes in with the lariat. Willow trying to get her partner's head back into the game. She's got two very dangerous, very highly decorated champions across the ring from them. Hammer throw into the corner. Athena! What a counter. The Lord backstabber, and now the statement maker centers the ring. Harley Cameron in trouble. The deep, deep water.
Willow needs to make a save if she can.
The will of the pounds. Athena driven into Mercedes to break up the submission hold.
Well, that works.
Yeah, great save by Willow, and absolutely necessary. Harley Cameron was in deep trouble.
Here we see Willow, the drop step behind, the 2-for-1 there. Sending Athena into Mercedes to force the break. And Brian, we talked about the experience of Harley Cameron. She is the least experienced competitor in this match. And, you know, being in those submission attempts, that's where the poise is important. I think Willow knew that.
100%. But I was impressed with the poise that Harley Cameron showed there. She didn't give up. She trusted her teammate to be there. Look at the explosiveness from Athena.
Using that little rope like a springboard with more momentum. Oh, turn around.
Big elbow strike for the CEO. And then Mercedes, valley driver for the TBS champion. Will Nightingale on the move, cannonball, nobody home in the corner that time. And Athena. Athena, tremendous power, but Willow, she may be out on her feet, but
was there a blind tag made? I believe so.
I believe so. Tony, but the boot of Willow into the. Oh, Athena, come on, you can't be serious.
Athena's amazing.
Oh, that is why she's been on cover. No. That type of strength, that type of creativity is why Athena has been the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion for well over 1,000 days.
Oh, did she just call for
Billy Starks?
Billy Starks comes running out with
Athena's #1 minion. And Billy Starks now with that Ring of Honor Women's World Championship.
She's going to hand it off.
Wait a minute! He's stepping on to return the favor from last week when Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron
All that phrase, I
intervened
forgot
on
to
Statlander
see
behalf, and now Willow
Tony Storm for it. At the one thing, whatever it was called. Wrestling Dream, right? Yeah. I know like she's saying this like a broken record, but God, she's beautiful.
She is.
Not her, no. I mean her.
The champ?
Chris, yeah.
That's what I said. She is.
I mean, she's like boner beautiful. God,
the Sisters of Sin.
they have Chris on one side and Liv on the other.
Advance to the finals to crown the new, the
That's
inaugural
a party waiting to happen.
That's true. Damn, my eyes look
upset victory, but
really itchy
there
right
is
now.
still so much more to come here tonight, including our main event. The AEW World Trios Championship on the line as the Osprey run against Hook, and he kicks the AEW Men's World Champion. Him man on the page, but coming up next, a must-win battle. Darby Allin, Daniel Garcia. Next.
Darby Allin. Darby Allin.
New Skechers Street Hikers.
See,
Cozy premium suede styles with a sneaker-like look and fit, featuring fun, loose, relaxed.
Now here's a star that could be a star that could define this generation or be a star of this generation. Darby Allin. Sting was another one in the 80s and 90s that the little kids looked up to and wanted to be. Darby, if you think about it in a lot of ways, is the Sting of this generation. That's why they had Sting and Darby team up.
You know that?
To get Darby over.
Oh, yeah. I remember watching this not that long ago. Remember how when the Hardy Boys wanted to be actual wrestlers and then they had to go to a wrestling school?
Right. Uh-huh. Okay.
Sean, are you okay?
Yeah, fine. What's your luck on my boot?
That's why I usually leave my shoes off. What was I talking about again?
The Hardy Boys.
Yeah, they were at a wrestling school called a dojo school of wrestling.
Yeah, okay. You're going off on a whole different path.
But fuck.
You're going off on a whole different path that has nothing to do with anything I just said.
Wait a minute, I think that one of the Hardy Boys was trained by the Stallion.
Okay, great. Still, that's on a whole different path from what I was saying. Okay.
Oh, back to AEW, fuck it.
Is standing by.
Okay, Excalibur and fans, as
Dropping in the latest chapter of DCKO Epic. DCKO Night Fight #1 by Joshua Williamson and Dan Moore is available now at your friendly local comic book shop. But right now, let's head to the ring where the ineffable Tony Schiavone is standing by.
Okay, Excalibur and fans, as we were going to announce at the beginning of our program here, we have some big news by Tony Khan that was announced on social media for Full Gear presented by DC, which is 2 weeks from this Saturday. He's announced a Casino Gauntlet match with the winner of the Casino Gauntlet match earning the very first AEW National Championship. This National Championship is known worldwide. It's been almost 40 years since the National Championship has been right here on TBS. And as you can imagine, wrestlers backstage have been lining up, signing contracts, wanting to be a part of this Casino Gauntlet. We're going to bring in right now 2 who have signed up first. And let's bring them in right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, the Hurt Syndicate, of course, along with MVP.
But wouldn't WWE have the rights to that? Because it used to be a WCW thing.
What?
The National Championship.
I think so.
Oh, wait, but no. They only have rights
No
to
interruption
certain
this time. You heard
parts
Tony
of
Schiavone say a
WCW.
new championship will be established in All Elite Wrestling come Full Gear. Just over 2 weeks away, the AEW National Championship, the inaugural champion, will be decided by the Casino Gauntlet match. And Brian, that Casino Gauntlet match, being one of the first two competitors, is ultra important because it's a match that can end at any time. Not all the participants have to be in the ring, unlike one guy.
That's right. So there's a huge advantage to be one of the first two participants. I mean, if you can end it right off the bat, nobody else even gets a chance. But here's one thing. If Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley are in this Casino Gauntlet, I would love to see them lock horns. We see them team together all the time. I think this could be a chance to see them fight each other.
What if Shelton and Bobby draw 1 and 2?
Oh, I'd love to see it.
Who you got?
I'm not going to say. I don't want to get hurt.
I guess it depends on who's listening.
Yes.
Well, MVP,
Hold on a second.
it's me. Two magnificent athletes, two of the best ever to my right. This brings up a very interesting situation for the Hurt Syndicate.
Brings up an interesting situation for the Hurt Syndicate. Tony Schiavone, we are the Hurt Syndicate. We are the most interesting thing in any room we step into. But you know what else is interesting, Tony? The history of the newly debuting AEW International title. Amazing, historic names.
Oh, international title.
That's more like the WWE version of the Intercontinental title.
I thought they said national title.
If it was the national champions, it would remind me of the the United States title.
I thought it was the national title, which they used to have on the old Georgia Championship Wrestling, which, if that's the case, that would be something WWE, I think, would have rights to.
That's true.
But they're talking about an international title.
And where the hell did Sean go again?
He's trying to get a monster before he leaves.
Brought to you by Nespresso. Gift magical mornings with Nespresso Virtual Pop. Compact and stylish, Virtual Pop is made to make every morning coffee craving.
Yeah.
Let's get a lot of my boys get 20 extra 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
And celebrate the
What?
I have to give myself water. My boys get thirsty.
So why didn't you grab a monster?
I'm gonna just know about it.
Oh.
Let's see. You got Paul Orndorff, Jack Briscoe.
Hold on.
Brings up an interesting situation for the Hurt Syndicate. Tony Schiavone, we are the Hurt Syndicate. We are the most interesting thing in any room we step into. But you know what else is interesting, Tony? The history of the newly debuting AEW International title. Amazing, historic names like, let's see, you got Paul Orndorff, Jack Briscoe, the legendary Dusty Rhodes,
Oh boy.
and the great Chief Wahoo McDaniel held it before the iconic Nikita Koloff Shatoata. Be there for it to unify it. That's interesting. But you know, when it comes to iconic, who's more iconic than the almighty Bobby Lashley? Who is better than the standard of excellence, Shelton Benjamin? Tony, both of these men have declared themselves as entrants
enter the Casino Gauntlet Battle Royal at Full Gear. The prize is ours.
Yes, the national championship is on the line. What happens if these two men have to go up against each other? That's the question.
Well, that's a very simple thing to answer. We are businessmen, and we always do what's best for business. But I tell you who wins. The Hurt Syndicate wins, but more importantly, the AEW viewing audience wins.
That's true.
Well, a very intriguing possibility, but the demands.
Oh my God.
The demand have been sticking their noses, interjecting themselves in the business of the
But
Hurt
this
Syndicate.
man-
It looks like Ricochet, Tony Leon, and Mitchell Khan have something to say to Lashley, Shelton, and MVP.
Listen, guys, I promise I will make this as
Why
quick
are
as
they in those
possible.
fucking ropes?
Because as a Philadelphia Eagles fan, I don't want to be in this trash ass state any longer than I need to be. Okay?
Don't even have fucking clue.
Wait. I just came out here because if anybody knows Ricochet, they know that Ricochet gets credit where credit is due. The three of us just wanted to come out here and we wanted to give the Hurt Syndicate the credit that they deserve. No, because seriously, guys, look, because it doesn't matter how decrepitly old you guys are. Each and every week, you hobble your old asses out here, down the ramp, into my ring, and now you're talking about championship gold? Honestly, that's amazing. At your age, I admire you guys. I admire you. But look, every single time that I open my mouth, I'm spitting nothing but facts. Every single time that I grab this microphone, it seems like I'm saying, I told you so. Because I said and I told every single one of you morons watching in the audience and watching at home that I was going to do everything to make sure that you three morons never win gold again. And that's what happened, isn't it, Bob? How's your back? But it's okay.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Y'all think I'm gonna shut up? Y'all making it worse
Shut
now.
the fuck up.
Because every single
Shut
time
the fuck up.
I'm out here, you guys
Shut
love
the
me.
fuck
You
up.
guys love me. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm here for you three. Because you're really starting to piss me off.
Okay,
Starting
so
to
we
make me a little
got
mad.
this dude, that dude, and Ricochet.
What's the idea of
Hey, look, man, nobody cares about anything you gotta say. The only thing you've ever done well is get your asses beat by us.
Listen, wait a second.
You like to get hurt.
You need to know
and we
that
like
there's
to
one
hurt
thing that's
you.
gonna happen.
So
You
just
shut up,
shut your mouth before we come down there and beat that ass right now.
Look, the only thing that you need to know is that Full Gear, the demand will be met, and Ricochet will be walking out as your inaugural AEW National Champion.
You talk shit, we hurt people. Run it.
The Hurt Syndicate inviting the demand to enter the ring, but Ricochet saying he'll be doing his fighting at Full Gear to be crowned the inaugural AEW National Championship, part of that Casino Gauntlet match. Those first two spots in that match so important, but earlier tonight we heard from the Young Bucks. Let's hear from the other team involved in that $1 million battle coming up at Full Gear.
Wow. $1 million money match. That's a lot. But we have to remember there are things more important than money, like friendship. And Bucks, I know you guys have been going through a real rough patch. So this should help.
What the fuck did he?
Leave it.
That's $100.
Jurassic Express teaming up with Kenny Omega at full gear to take on the Bucks and Josh Alexander. A $1 million purse on the line. But in our next contest, perhaps even a more valuable prize up for
Well,
grabs.
if we get the pay-per-view and watch,
No, I don't think we will. Because the last time we tried, the pre-show came in, but as soon as they went live with the actual show, they were cut off.
yeah, I'm black.
Brian, a must-win match for Darby Allin. Claudio Castagnoli winning the first of the match out of the series. If Darby Allin is defeated here tonight, the Death Riders go with the Blood Guts with the advantage.
Yeah, but I'm confident in Darby Allin in must-win matches. He's been a tremendous asset to AEW, has put himself in some really difficult positions, and I can't believe the times he's come out on top.
There he is.
Everybody out. All the time about them, put them away. Put them away.
Who are those people?
Dead Riders.
From Buffalo, New York. Weighing 187
See,
pounds.
but it's so dark back here.
Garcia.
John Moxley with some God words from Daniel Garcia before he heads into this second advantage battle.
For a while.
Tony Schiavone, we know how tough, how resilient Darby Allin is, but
Remember that he used to do this?
he'll be able to
Yeah.
separate
But now he's such a
emotionally when it comes to Darby Allin because it was Daniel Garcia that betrayed Darby Allin. Garcia joined the Death Riders.
Darby Allin is a very emotional guy. We know that.
I know, but Daniel Garcia is tough.
I like it.
I know. It's my point of view.
Do crazy things. The fact that John Moxley's in the building concerns me, guys, to be honest with you.
And
Come on, Darby.
If Darby Allin should win this match against Daniel Garcia, then it will be Roderick Strong, John Moxley, the final advantage battle for the men's blood and guts match that takes place, again, if necessary, this Saturday at Collision, live from Houston, 8/7 Central on TNT and HBO Max.
This is a smart strategy by Daniel Garcia. Taking Darby Allin to the ground. Make this a mat wrestling match. That's what Daniel Garcia needs to do if he wants to win.
Garcia broke the grip of Darby Allin, but Darby returns from the side headlock, and now he's got it cinched in tight.
Now, Darby does have some amateur wrestling background.
Certainly does.
Told
I'm
you.
thinking back to the Team Taz days when Team Taz was matched up against Darby Allin and Sting. Our broadcast colleague Taz did a deep dive into the background of Darby.
What can I say?
Darby has
I
some
like
amateur
Dead
wrestling
Riders.
experience. Has a great
I think there's
submission.
one
He
person
submitted
I would like
several
from
people,
the Death
including
Riders.
making John
If they
Moxley
didn't
quit.
call
Look
themselves
at
the Death
Daniel
Riders.
Garcia. Grabbing
John
the
fucking
ear.
Moxley.
An illegal hold, but an effective hold nonetheless. As now the long shot on the windpipe.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah, this is a very different Daniel Garcia. These two have
But
had
he's
two
not
singles
being
matches in the past. Darby Allin won both of them. But Daniel Garcia is a
You've never
different
seen
animal
in a while
once he's joined the
AEW.
Death Riders.
Who's that?
Hi guys, it's the Learning Tree.
John Moxley, Robert, if you are John Moxley's shoes, how would you tell Garcia to conduct himself in
I
this
don't
match? Would
know
he wrestle defensively,
but
or would he try to
I
come out hot?
think that's because
So I were John Moxley, what I would say to Daniel Garcia is make sure to wrestle your match. If he keeps it in the ring, and if he keeps it wrestling based, I think that's Daniel Garcia's advantage. I think going to the floor, making it dangerous. See, this is, I think, Daniel Garcia's disadvantage. You don't want to get into this kind of match with Darby Allin.
This is kind of what the Death Riders are all about.
It's a tough attack. It's a Death Rider style attack, but also it's a Darby Allin style attack. Use everything that is at your disposal, including the turnbuckle, including the ring post as Darby now with the skin Garcia's arm into the ring post and hammering down, almost biting the arm of Darby Allin.
And see, this is why I think this is bad strategy. Darby Allin is the one person who out-Death Riders the Death Riders.
Garcia. And Brian, to your earlier point, had this match stayed within the confines of the four corners of the ring, Darby would never have been able to turn the tables on Garcia that quickly.
Yeah, absolutely not. And you see the way, Garcia tried to do some of the Death Rider tactics around the post and all that kind of stuff. But Darby Allin is so much more in depth, has so much more experience at that than Daniel Garcia does. And look at them on the floor. This is Darby Allin's playground.
And he's wrestling here with his back up against the wall. Literally, he's got to win it, or the Death Riders will have the advantage next Wednesday at Blood and Guts in Greensboro.
And remember, it's a 5-minute period to start the Blood and Guts match. And then at intervals, a new member of the match joins. But will it be a member from the Death Riders, or will it be a member from the opposition? If Garcia is successful here tonight, we know that the Death Riders will have the main advantage. Come Blood and Guts 1 week from tonight in Greensboro.
Garcia is absolutely vicious.
Yeah, great move by Daniel Garcia there, using that ring apron. But now I think he's got to get Darby Allin back in the ring.
Back in the ring, and to make this match a Daniel Garcia match. Or maybe as Darby knees into the steel ring steps. A must-win match for Darby Allin, but it is looking bleak.
We are living legends, and we will be treated with
Oh, there it is.
Okay,
The little thing you
so
love about the Chick-fil-A
we got 4 people who returned so far. We got AJ, Brock, Roman, and Alexa. So all we need is Saraya to come back to the WWE. So she could be either go by Saraya or by her old name before she came Saraya back to being Paige.
Well, no, Saraya is her actual name. And so many people know.
I'll go back and get more water.
Go ahead.
So many people know by now that she is Saraya that it wouldn't make sense to go back to Paige.
Oh yeah, because her mother's name is also Saraya.
Oh.
Seasoned with Nespresso's limited
I'm
edition
gonna go
coffee flavors. Sweet almond and
get some
hibiscus,
water myself from the bottom. I'll be right
and
back.
festive double espresso.
Okay, hey, you want me to get you some water before you go to bed?
Shop the
Like
holiday
your
collection
nightstand?
exclusively at Nespresso.com.
No, I'm not going to bed yet.
Alright, well, I'm gonna get the cup ready for you.
today on the TMZ Podcast.
All right, hey guys, welcome to the TMZ podcast. Brendan here with Courtney Doucette.
Hi.
And we have so much to talk about today because last night was part 2 of the Vanderpump Rules reunion. It didn't really get a lot for me. Like, they tease so much of what's coming up, and then it's like stuff that's for next week.
It did, but it also like did like a build up because you still have like the Repel Park.
Don't miss a special offer on November 19th from Botox Cosmetic on Botulinum Toxin A, the one and only product of its kind, FDA approved for over 20 years. Buy one $50 gift card and get one free while supplies last. Terms and conditions apply. For prescribing information and box warning, visit BotoxCosmetic.com or call 877-351-0300.
I'll finish the last one back.
Today on the TMZ Podcast.
Hello and welcome to the TMZ podcast. I'm Charlie Putton and I'm joined here today by Lauren LaRosa.
Yep, hello guys, I'm back again.
Back again. We got a few really big stories today. I'm really into them.
We always have big stories, Charlie. We're TMZ.
That's it. But today I don't know.
You think it's a bit?
There's electable stories. People will like it. Well, let's just see. How about that?
Okay.
Troy Beeman and Kim Zolciak. Well, they're the couple getting divorced, and then like, oh my God, it's the messiest divorce I've seen in a long time. We're going to talk about that.
Yes.
We're also going to talk about Al Pacino, who's 83, about to have another child. Congratulations, Al. And finally, we're going to talk about hot new couple alert. YG and Sweetie
Yes.
down in Mexico.
We do actually have some stuff today. We got some heat.
We got some heat today. It's going to be hot heat.
Well, he is hot, Charlie. What the heck?
I don't know. I thought that was cool.
I'm sorry, Ruben.
You're good.
Our club is the Dijon mustard with the pretzel bun. The Dijon mustard gives it a kick. It's a new fall flavor that fits right in.
Real team member paid for their testimonial.
We're back live, AEW Dynamite, the Bayou Music Center in Houston, Texas. Blood and Guts, 1 week away. A must-win match here tonight for Darby Allin. If Daniel Garcia is victorious here, Tony, then the Death Riders will have the man advantage going into Blood and Guts next week in Greensboro.
And if not, of course, then John Moxley must get in the ring coming up back here in Houston live on Saturday.
Garcia slipped free, but he walked right into that trap guillotine by Darby Allin. Tremendous submission hold, tremendous counter by Darby Allin. Daniel Garcia, though.
Yeah, Darby Allin didn't have his hands locked. And this is where Daniel Garcia has the advantage. Oh!
Darby turns it around on Garcia. Garcia.
Now back to it. Yeah, this is Daniel Garcia's game. He spent a lot of time in the gym, his entire career, training submissions, training submissions.
Tilts back again. Garcia forced to abandon ship. You saw Garcia, Brian, how he was leaning forward on Darby because not only is he constricting the carotid artery with his hands, but also affecting the breathing of Darby, which may be Darby Allin's biggest asset next to his toughness.
Darby's been in this position before the hands of Brody.
Yeah, Brody King. Yeah, we've seen Darby susceptible to that, right?
Yeah, he won't quit, but he's like every human. He can pass out.
And now Garcia deposits Darby Allin on the top rope.
He's unlike any human I've seen, Brian, to be honest with you.
He's unbelievable.
He is unbelievable.
Garcia.
So dangerous for both men.
But so important. This match is so important for both men.
I guess so, yeah. That's why they go up top like this.
Blitz Garcia. His momentum carried him over. But Darby. Scorpion death drop.
How about that?
Hey, homage of Sting.
He needed
It's
that
showtime. Woo!
Almost like a reset in the proceedings. Should we have a draw here tonight? As we take another look, as Garcia floats over, I'm not sure if that would force another advantage battle, or the match on Saturday become a 2-point match. But either way, Darby Allin crashes and burns.
And Garcia's is he gonna follow over to the floor now? Garcia can get the win by count out here, like we've talked about.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to attack Darby on the floor.
Garcia casting his glance over to his right, to our right. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he has something on his mind. And this is not good.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Garcia looking to take Darby Allin. I mean, not only could the Death Riders have the man advantage in Blood and Guts, Darby Allin might not even be able to enter the cage next week.
Yeah, he's calling for a count out. It's Daniel Garcia, guys.
As much as I hate the tactic, that's a smart strategy. I'm trying to look down to see if Darby Allin is even moving.
Daniel Garcia, the newest member of the Death Riders, a lot of pressure being put on him by John Moxley to win this advantage battle for the Death Riders, for Blood and Guts. That's Darby, he's been busted open by the stick. It's just like that, retreating. Towards the crowd, the referee never saw it. Just as Darby Allin was starting to get up.
He was dressed all in black. You really couldn't see it. I didn't see it until he got right in front of us.
But once the referee, the count is reset. Now he's up to 5.
Is that Willa or Yuta?
7, Darby Allin. Not like this.
Oh, stop.
A final surge.
You
But
just
does he
have
have
to get off
any more than that left in the tank?
and
That was
not
the
being
last
able to
possible
move.
second that Darby
All
Allin
of a
could
sudden,
get
at
into
the
the
last
ring.
second,
Oh, you see?
he's somehow fighting away to
Darby's
that.
head above the front, but it's actually the back
Say what?
where
He
those
said
sticks
it
are
is.
driven into Darby's skull.
Yeah, I
Causing a
know.
laceration.
Well, hey, I guess that's using your head.
Garcia tattooing Darby Allin. Figuratively with those slaps.
Oh
and
my
now
Get up, Darby.
it could just be a matter
Get
of
up, Darby.
Dragon Tamer.
Oh,
Saying
holy
Scorpion did
shit.
drop the mocking call. Made famous by Sting, Darby Allin's mentor, Darby Allin's friend. And now Darby Allin finding himself in a desperate crawl to the ropes.
I don't think Darby will ever give up. I don't think you'll ever see him tap. But he could go out.
Don't tap out. Don't tap out.
Don't pass out. Don't pass out too, Darby.
We've seen people pass out from the sharpshooter before for loss of blood. Look at Darby. Look at
But Darby, if there's anybody that knows
This
it's
is cool.
Darby who rolls up Garcia. Darby.
Oh, fuck, guys, look at that.
Let's go.
This is how he made John Moxley say, I quit. Will Daniel Garcia, will he give up too, just like John Moxley?
You're a pussy. You're a pussy. Yeah, Wheeler Unit, that's who I thought it was.
That's Pat.
Robert Strong this Saturday
Who?
in Collision. Whoever comes out the victor
The artist formerly known as Adrian Neville.
No, it's not. Wait a minute.
Driving these wild swings back, blocking them, and now Pac is Dorian. The boot to the jaw.
Oh, dude, he fucking.
But Orange Cassidy,
Oh, he looks like Yuta.
he was defeated earlier tonight. He might be down, but he's not out. He and Pac, so much history between those men.
There's Yuta right there.
Bro.
Wheeler Yuta.
The ring's fully out now. Look at this. Claudio's in here.
Over Robert Strong. Into the fray, just throwing rights and lefts.
Oh, I just saw John Moxley take out Kyle O'Reilly on the floor.
Remember Kyle O'Reilly? He's had John Moxley's number these past 2 weeks. Moxley.
Oh, God. It's going down the knee.
Was looking for any way out when it came to Kyle O'Reilly, but now O'Reilly in trouble. With a pile driver and Orange. Oh, no! Whether the Death Riders have the numerical advantage or not, Brian, this could be disastrous for this conglomeration team.
Yeah, I mean, this is a horrible situation for the conglomeration. I wonder where's Mark Briscoe?
Mark Briscoe's got a lot on his mind. And look at this. Look at Roddy get in here. Roddy, of course, has that match now.
Yeah, get him, Roddy. Yeah, get him, Roddy. Get him.
Running away, but has the damage been done? You see Kyle O'Reilly hobbling. Darby Allin, both men put through hell. But this forces a third match in the advantage battle. And it will take place this Saturday night, live from Houston, Texas, on TNT and HBO Max. Robert Strong, John Moxley, who will have the advantage come blood and guts 1 week from tonight. Our main event, the Heavy World Trio Championship, is on the line. But coming up next, we will hear from FTR.
This holiday season and all year long, Lowe's.
Two weeks from this Saturday at
I don't want to believe it. I won't believe it. What am I going to do if I see someone lying out in the real world and you're not here by my side?
Elton Johnson and Nicole Byer host Wipeout, all new Tuesdays at 9 on TBS.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite live on TBS and HBO Max from Houston, Texas. And we are just moments away from hearing from the men that will challenge Brody King and Bandito for the AEW World Tag Team Championship 2 weeks from this Saturday at Full Gear, live from the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, on pay-per-view on HBO Max.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the Axe Harwood Cash Wheeler FTR.
Well, they earned it, of course, last week. That 4-1 right here on Dynamite. Hate to say they've earned anything, but yep.
Yeah, you were right,
They
Michael.
earned it.
They are having an international champion. You're not even lying.
A chance at Full Gear
Right.
to add another championship to their already impressive resume.
Last week on Dynamite, we won a 4-way match to become #1 contenders for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. You would think we'd be over the moon about this, but the reality is that we should have been 3-time champions at Forbidden Door in London. Are you done? I'm not. We should have been 3-time champions in London, but Brodito took that away from us. So now we got a bone to pick with Brodito, but we want to do it to your faces. So please, Brodito, get out here and let us do this man to man, face to face.
It was indeed Forbidden Door in London, the record-setting crowd at the O2, where Brody King and Bandito claimed the AEW World Tag Team Championships at the expense of FTR and Dax and Cash calling for the champions, but I guess the champions doing it in their own due time.
I don't blame them. I do not blame them.
Trying to figure out what exactly is going on with Brodito still. What is going on with them now? What's happening?
I don't know what's going on. I've been trying to get them out all night. Brodito. I have no idea. Oh yeah, you want to watch The Wire? It's on HBO. Come on, guys, come on out.
Oh no. Oh no. Something terrible has happened. Oh my gosh. I was really looking forward to having Brodito out here for a gentleman's handshake before our match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship at Full Gear. Oh man. Oh, darn it. Darn it to heck. Fortunately, we have the second best thing here in the house tonight, sitting ringside. Everybody give it up for Bandito's family. Yes.
Grandmother, brother, and sister.
His brother Gravity, of course. It's so nice to meet you. Excuse me. Yo soy Dax. Yo soy Cash. Muy bien y mucho gracias.
Speak Spanish as well as Don
I
Callis.
found it so heartwarming that you attended your very first wrestling match in support of your grandson, Bandito. I thought it was beautiful. Everybody give her a hand, okay? I guess my first question for you is, how old are you?
7.
Because if I were guessing, she is not a day over 113 years old. And I know we just celebrated Halloween and Dia de los Muertos, but if we're talking Day of the Dead, sister, you take the cake.
Oh, that is.
Oh, you stupid sucker.
I think it's so admirable and so, again, heartwarming how much of a star your grandson Bandito has become worldwide. Can you please explain to everybody how proud you are of Bandito? Because I would imagine, you are probably pretty damn embarrassed to call Bandito and this idiot, to call them your familia. But if you promise to be a good girl, maybe myself and Cash will adopt you as our, como se dice, abuela. So maybe we seal it with a, done un beso, a little kiss on the cheek.
Facts deserve that and so much more. Gravity now. They don't know. The brother's sticking up for his family, but it's 2-on-1 though. That's not right. Look at this. Look at Well, it seems like the lock worked, but the door was susceptible to that powerful right hand of Brody King, but now Gravity at the disadvantage. FTR looking for that spike pile driver, but Stokely.
Yeah, get him, guys. Get him.
Freed themselves from the locked room, and now.
Fuck you, Dax.
Fuck you, Dax. Fuck you, Dax.
From the AEW World Tag Team Champions.
Well, the FTR wanted to add more impetus to this match coming out in full gear, presented by DC. They did it.
In 2 weeks from Saturday, Full Gear, Newark, New Jersey, it is deeply personal between Brody King and Bandito, the AEW World Tag Team Champions, and FTR. And fans coming up, actually in stores as of right now. This book is all elite and inside look at the biggest stories, the foundation of all elite wrestling, including blood and guts. There's nothing quite like it. Go visit your local bookshop right now as we take a look at what's in store for Blood and Guts 1 week from tonight.
One cage, 2 rings, 3 words, blood and guts.
It's more like War Games.
1 week from tonight, Blood and Guts. Both the men's Blood and Guts match, and for the first time ever, a women's Blood and Guts. As we now have the return of the timeless one to AEW.
Ladies and gentlemen, timeless Tony Storm.
This will be the first time we see Timeless Tony Storm since Wrestle Dream. Here, we're going to welcome Khan to the announce desk. But fans, you are watching AEW on TBS, brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Keep your career moving forward. Visit careers.progressive.com.
I'm fine, thank you very much. What a beautiful young lady be able to set aside.
We await the arrival of Timeless Tony Storm's partner in the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament, and now the Blood and Guts match. Let's go to Justin Roberts.
Yes, this is a Blood and Guts advantage battle. Separate ball. Approaching the ring from Tokyo, Japan. Mia Shirakawa.
Storm, it seemed like after Wrestle Dream, after the loss to Chris Statlander for the AEW Women's World Championship, mentally you may not have been in the best of places, but was it the power of love of Mia Shirakawa that drew you back out here?
Yes, thank you for bringing up all that stuff, Excalibur, but yes, I'm here for one thing only, and that's the love that I have for my beautiful wife, Mina Shirakawa.
Wife?
Yes.
Well, you learn something every day, don't you? Congratulations are in order.
And Brooklyn, being accompanied by Penelope Ford. From Thessaloniki, Megan Bang!
Well, there you see Penelope Ford with the injury to the arm, taking her out of the Blood and Guts match, which is now, and actually the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament, which means that Megan Bayne will be teaming up with Marina Shafir in the tournament and in Blood and Guts. But Brian, that's not the only injury we've had here for the women's Blood and Guts match.
No, Queen Amanada got hurt. Her neck was damaged in that tag team match last week against the Sisters of Sin. So she was taken out of the Blood and Guts match, and Mina Shirakawa was put in.
And Tony, does this put your team at a disadvantage for the AEW Tag Team Championship tournament with both yourself and Mina Shirakawa?
I can't believe you would ask me such a thing, Mr.
He's saying Jaleesa or Misha's here.
Excalibur, what about you come and do commentary on one of my orgies somewhere?
One of your what? Some orgies?
Brian, what does that smell like? I didn't know they made bloody hemp cologne.
No, not my right, my foot.
This is a very important match. We talked about the men's match earlier. A very important match. There you see the side for Blood and Guts next Wednesday for Greensboro.
And that's
Sorry, I can't.
They're coming up this Saturday. We know that it will be the second advantage battle, and it will be Jamie Hayter, Sky Blue going one-on-one, and should it be necessary, the third advantage battle will go down.
Oh, that would be a
Saturday
good
Night Live
match
collision,
there.
lateral press, but
What's
Mina
that?
Shirakawa,
Early
good job at the camera, Templar, if necessary, this Saturday Night Live on TNT, HBO Max. But also the Blood and Guts match. For the
We'll be
first
right
time
back,
ever,
you
the
two.
Women's Blood and Guts match, and it will be 6.
Jesus Christ.
just Kristen, bro.
I know.
She can't help it.
Yeah, she can. She does it because she knows it's attention seeking. Just because she can't speak doesn't mean that she's stupid. She knows damn well what she's doing, and she knows it's attention seeking. If she sits there and goes, that people will eventually get tired of it and focus on her. Whether it's positive or negative makes no difference to her as long as the focus is on her. And that's why she does it. Now, where the fuck is my remote? And why is my ID? Can you hand me my ID right there?
What do you want for you?
No, son, I said hand it to me. I didn't
here we
say.
I got mine all the time. It's in my wallet.
You did what?
My ID.
God damn it, I don't leave. I keep forgetting to put this back. Sorry, by the way, sorry we were gone for a little bit. We had to go into the kitchen and take care of something. But we're back now. The show's been over about 9 minutes, but we still got a little bit
So
to
the
go.
advantage battle, that much more important, Brian, to give the extra competitor the extra time to do damage, to soften up the opposition for them.
Yeah, when you have six people on each team, I mean, you know, anything can happen. It's important. You need every advantage you can get.
Megan Bain, a wild swing and a miss. Mina Shirakawa didn't miss with that drop kick.
There you go, I'll get that big bitch. She's so big though, isn't she?
She's gigantic and you're bigger than Renee.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, you're the only one in AEW who's picked Megan Bain.
How about that?
That's because I'm so bloody talented.
Be a different kind of match though next Wednesday when you're in that cage.
Yes, well, very prepared for these kinds of things.
Taking a huge risk.
That's my girl. Yes, darling. Oh, I love you, darling.
You seem a bit reserved.
Shut up.
And a little angry.
Hey, we're going to be in Boston Wednesday, November 19th. We return to Boston again instead of the and then in Newark, New Jersey. Full gear presented by DC.
2 weeks from this Saturday, and then Thanksgiving Eve, Nashville, Tennessee. Tickets available right now. AEW.com. Oh, disastrous landing for Mina Shirakawa. Our first advantage battle for the Women Blood and Guts continues live.
Well, I'm giving you the heads up. After the Friendsgiving dinner, Michael, I am going home for Thanksgiving, and then I'm coming back either Friday morning, Friday afternoon, or Friday night.
My brother's going to town. He
Are
said
there
it's
small
off.
signs of early gum disease?
Yeah, but I'm giving you the heads up before I forget, Michael.
It's
Okay?
best 2 out of 3 advantage battles for the Women's Blood and Guts match. 1 week from tonight, the first match who will gain the first crucial
Tomorrow
victory.
I might be
Will it
watching
Megan
Collision
Bain or
that
will it be Mina
Thanksgiving night.
Shirakawa? Mina's tag team partner,
No,
Thomas Tony
it's
Storm,
Saturday.
joining us here at the commentary desk.
And Tyler for Thursday on Thanksgiving.
Life, Mina Shirakawa coming back into this match.
Hey, Christmas
Yes,
is tomorrow.
yes, look at her go. Look at her take down that big bitch.
Where? Let's see.
Tip of the leg, and that Mina Shirakawa coming over the top of the tornado. The cover's made, but Megan Bain able to kick out and Miss Storm. If I've said something to upset you, I wholeheartedly apologize.
What are you talking about? I thought we were friends. I'll just shut up and get on with the next caliber.
Well, if you do.
Get on
Both sides for mine. That was Tony Storm, but
Huh?
Mina Shirakawa, the rolling out the
Get
strike,
on
looking for the hurricane, but Megan Bain
Get on with the
ducks,
next
and now
match or
Megan
something.
drives down Shirakawa. Ice her up the waistlock. And the German suplex from the Megasis.
With ease, Brian. With ease that time.
Yeah. Megan Bain, I mean, she does one thing exceptionally well, and that's shut her opponents down. quickly and decisively. I would hate to go up against her in a blood and guts match.
Speaking of blood and guts, that's how my sheets look after a long weekend.
And elbow strike from Shirakawa. Remember Shirakawa, late addition to this match, late addition to the blood and guts match 1 week from tonight due to the injury to Queen Amanada. And Shirakawa making a good accounting of herself tonight against the Megasis. Remember, this is the first of potentially 3 advantage battles.
That was a great ending. Kicked by Nina Shirakawa. And then a suplex on the apron.
That's my girl.
So much to focus on in the women's division. World Tag Team Championship, of course, tournament is going on. And not only that, as we mentioned, next week in Greensboro, let it go.
Big superplex from Megan Bain.
I can't look, Mr. Saban. I can't look.
You need to, my dear, please.
No, I can't. This is...
Subdued Thomas Tony Storm looks on as her partner.
Do something, Mina.
Mina Shirakawa just turning the tables on Megan Bain and a rolling elbow strike to the base of Bain's neck.
Yeah, that back of the neck is a very sensitive area. Megan Bain is dazed.
And Mina, the sling blade from the top, the left hook recovers Bain, but no, Bain able to kick out.
I thought for sure Mina had her.
Well, she does now. Look at her go.
Looks like she signaled for the glamorous driver. Let's see if she can get Megan Bain.
Marina Shafir, get the hell off of her.
Choking out timeless Tony Storm. Dragon Tony Storm. Over that timekeeper's table, but while all of this commotion was going on, Megan Bain turning the tables. Mina Shirakawa.
Mina turning the tables. Hey, one second as well.
Bain, though, has got Mina up the right bomb. 1, 2, 3.
Here's your winner, Megan Bain. Tony Storm did not realize what happened.
Megan Bain, though, winning the first advantage battle for her side in the blood and guts matches. Marina Shafir attacking Thomas Tony Storm from behind.
There's her partner, Megan Bain, in the tournament.
Now, just look at this. Rights and lefts after a decisive victory this past Saturday at Collision. And remember, Brian, Megan Bain and Marina Shafir are on the same side of the bracket as Thomas Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa, the potential meeting in the semifinals in the offing. But look at this. Now the Triangle of Madness entering the fray, softening up Thomas Tony Storm, Mina Shirakawa before blood and guts 1 week from tonight.
Yeah, it seems like they're taking the same tack as the Death Riders.
Oh, brother.
Willow Nightingale, Harley Cameron. Now into the mix. Things are breaking down. These women, they don't want to wait till Greensboro.
Oh, here comes Mercedes Moné, and she stopped. She put the brakes on. She said, no, what's behind?
Remember, Mercedes and Statlander are in full gear for the AEW Women's World Championship, but they will also be part of the blood and guts match 1 week from tonight, and it seemed like Mercedes a bit hesitant to step into the fray.
I thought it was a smart move, and Brian, we are seeing what the women's division is all about. It is as rugged and rough and fun as we've ever seen.
For the first time ever, a women's blood and guts match 1 week from tonight. The advantage battles continue this Saturday at Collision. But coming up next, our main event. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, Copilot.
Appreciation night.
To all the veterans out there, thank you so much. I'm deeply appreciative for the sacrifice everyone's made. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Great doubleheader coming your way.
Maple Leafs Bruins Ducks Avalanche, Tuesday at 6:30 on TNT.
It's main event time live on
Your main event tonight's everyone following a 60-minute time limit is for the AEW World Trios Championship. Introducing first, at a total combined weight of 789 pounds, they are the AEW World Trios Champions, Samoa Joe, Katsuyori Shibata, Powerhouse Hobbs, they are.
Well, if you missed the opening of our program here tonight, it was very nearly an attack on Tony Schiavone, but then Hangman Adam Page intervened, not only had your back, Eddie Kingston Hook entered the ring and Hook goaded Samoa Joe into winning the AEW World Trios Championship on the line here tonight.
And thus, here we go. Introducing the challengers, the team of Hook, Eddie Kingston, and the AEW World Champion, Hangman Adam Page.
It's been a big night. We had so many announcements concerning full gear presented by DC 2 weeks from Saturday, including the Casino Gauntlet to crown the first ever national champion. What a fitting way to end this big night, gentlemen, with the Trios Championship being on the line.
It'll be the rematch from Wrestle Dream, Hangman Adam Page, Samoa Joe, Part 2 for the AEW Men's World Championship. But a lot of interweaving stories in this match, Brian. Of course, Hook, a very complicated relationship with the Ops. He was partners with Powerhouse Hobbs and Samoa Joe. Hook was taken out by the Death Riders. Or excuse me, his partners, Katsuyori Shibata and Samoa Joe. They called on Powerhouse Hobbs to take Hook's spot, and they won the World Trios Championship when it was unclear how soon Hook would be able to return.
Yeah, and I think at first Hook was okay with that. I mean, he was out hurt, all that sort of thing. But I think it's he really has a problem with it. When Samoa Joe did what he did, and the rest of the Ops did what they did to Hangman Adam Page.
Yeah, to save Hangman Adam Page.
When Hook was a part of it. Look at Hangman
And yeah, you could, they're all there. Yeah. And you're right, Michael. He does look like he's 60 years old, that gray ass beard. But he's only 43.
And now Shibata, he likes that back heel trip. The head and arm captured, but instead Hangman powered him and answers a boot of his own.
Hangman has been so violent, so aggressive during 2025, all the way back to All In.
Where he got a huge assist from the Ops.
Sure did.
Neutralizing the Death Riders, neutralizing the numbers advantage. That ultimately was one of the many things that allowed Hangman Adam Page to claim the AEW World Championship from Jon Moxley.
It's been a remarkable run for him. Hangman Adam Page. He's got another.
You catch him! Now the cover. The leg hooked. But the kick out by Katsuyori Shibata.
There's that man, Samoa Joe, waiting in the wings.
Right, we talked about the history of Hook with the Ops, but we have also mentioned the history of Hook with Powerhouse Hobbs. They were members of Team Taz at one point. When Powerhouse Hobbs would compete, it was Hook that was consistently always in the corner, but now the line suplex too, and Shibata able to break free. So that betrayal of having Hobbs step into Hook's position in the Ops and win the Trios Championship, that's got to be felt all that much more keenly by the cold-hearted handsome devil.
Yeah, I wonder if that's why he was so adamant about making this trios match into a title match. But then also, I wonder if it's some sort of justification. Last week, he tapped out pretty quickly to Samoa Joe in that #1 contenders match. I wonder if he's trying to make up for something as well.
Hook made a great accounting of himself against 3 highly skilled veterans 1 week ago, and right now he is standing toe-to-toe with his former partner in Team Taz, his former friend Powerhouse Hobbs. And Hobbs, no compunction about shutting Hook down.
Great backbreaker by Powerhouse Hobbs.
Powerhouse Hobbs is just, I mean, with his strength and his demeanor,
He can just do basically anything he wants to anybody in the ring, and Hook's finding out right now.
I mean, Hook is a tremendous athlete, but when he's in there with somebody like Powerhouse
The suplex is our main event for the AEW World Trios Championship continues. We are living legends, and we will be treated.
Pizzas for $6.99 each, but we decided to give kids that work out an appetite other items that cost around $6.99 each instead.
All right, who's hungry?
So small.
Still hungry?
Yes.
All right, who likes pizza?
No matter how you slice it.
Pizza's way bigger than a burger. Can I get 2 slices?
You get more with Domino's $6.99 pizzas. Thank you for calling the Bombas Comfort Line. Bombas is socks, slippers, tees, and underwear. Press 1 to run in Bombas, 2 to sleep in Bombas, 3 to pedal on in Bombas. And with every purchase, 1 is donated. Bombas. Visit Bombas.com and get 20% off your first order.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite Live on TBS and HBO Max.
About
I'm
tired
joined by
and
Tony
get
Schiavone, Brian Danielson, our main event for the AEW World Trios Championships, the Ops, Hangman Adam Page, and Hook Kingston challenging the Ops for the titles. Katsuyori Shibata, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Samoa Joe looking to defend the titles. This match was supposed to be a non-title match, Tony, but it seemed like Hook, who is currently injured on the floor, it seemed like Hook was able to go.
Come on,
Samoa
Eddie.
Joe to put the titles on the line.
That's what he wanted to do. Very successful about it. Samoa Joe is great. Right now, Hook is, as you said, still down on the floor, and look at these two men eye each other. Who will go at it one-on-one in full gear presented by DC.
Brian, we've had a series of advantage battles here tonight, but this is a true
What have he done to you?
for the Ops, essentially 3-on-2 for the last few minutes as Hook has been neutralized effectively on the floor.
Yeah, and you've seen it with the Ops. The way that every time Eddie Kingston has tried to make a comeback, they've been able to tag out, isolate him in the corner. Just great trios wrestling from the Ops, our trios champions.
But Kingston up to his feet, elbows to the midsection, trying to break the grip on that nerve hold by Samoa Joe, the man who could become 2-time AEW World Champion.
And Eddie Kingston needed to tag here. He was able to move out of the way.
It will be Samoa Joe, Hangman Adam Page, Saturday, November 22nd. Full Gear presented by DC, live from the Prudential Center, The Rock in Newark, New Jersey.
First one making the tag is Samoa Joe.
Joe makes the tag, but so does Eddie Kingston. Hangman Adam Page, he's into this match, he's fresh, he's wrestling with purpose, and he's wrestling against the numerical disadvantage.
It's easy to say when he's the world champion. Whoa! Right now,
Unreal strength from Hobbs. But a nice slip there by Hangman Adam Page. Hobbs face first into the ring post.
Here we go. Smart move by Hobbs. Or maybe not.
Hangman changes his footing. It's the moonsault in the ring. Oh! We were half a heartbeat away from crowning new Trios champions.
The great ring awareness by our AEW World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, you can see that the ref was going for 1, 2.
He was going for that moonsault
He
on the
stopped
floor,
at
was able
2.
to adjust when Hobbs went into the ring.
Why I say he's wrestling his best ever right now.
Rolling elbow strike into the jaw. Powerhouse Hobbs with Hobbs turns things around. Blind tag. Eddie Kingston makes it. Hangman threw himself out to the floor and cuts here. Comes Kingston. Is Samoa Joe the difference maker for the champions?
This has been 2 on 3 for most of the match.
But you just see Hook still clutching that lower back, trying to hoist up Katsuyori Shibata in that T-bone of Shibata. The leg trip. Hangman the boot into the jaw of Shibata.
Here we go. He's got him lined up. I do believe.
Could be an American buckshot leg combination. Hobbs at least taking one half of that equation. Kingston threw himself started with a German suplex and now shoulder tackle, driving Hangman further up the ramp.
Shit my ass! Well, this thing is broken down to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, and with Hook's back, Hangman needs to get closer to the ring. Eddie Kingston's going to need some help.
You're right here.
Hangman once again, the rolling elbow strike into that very formidable jaw of Hangman, or excuse me, the powerhouse of Hobbs. Intercepts the third one. Oh, no. Powerhouse Hobbs just drove Hangman and Page from the stable, from the stage, through the table, onto the floor.
And Eddie Kingston now. Oh, look at this.
If Eddie Kingston was at a 3-on-2 disadvantage before, it is now effectively 3-on-1.
He's being double teamed, as you can see in the ring. He did it. Survive this.
But there is nobody with more heart than Eddie Kingston. He's able to move out of the way.
How about that?
Kingston slips from Shibata.
Shibata's smart move. We're under the ring. Hook to the head.
Hobbs just bull rushes Kingston to the corner. And Hook pulling himself into this match, injured back and all. This is a gutsy move. And now Hook went for Red Room on Hobbs.
Yeah, big arms to the chest to get that on.
But Hobbs, he's gone. Hooked up, and he's now the backbreaker.
Oh, God. Oh, that's it.
Backbreaker is in, and Hook takes out. The Hobbs retain.
And still, AEW World Trios Champions, the Hobbs.
Look, tapping out. I mean, understandably so, Ryan, when already an pre-existing lower back injury, and then the backbreaker from Powerhouse Hobbs.
Yeah, I mean, that's 2 weeks in a row. Folks had to tap out. I feel so bad for him. I mean, he's writhing in pain right now with his back.
But as is our AEW Men's World Champion, Hangman Adam Page, being attended to.
And look at this. We've been told, falls count anywhere. Next win. Hangman Powerhouse.
All right, we're done. One more time. Steve Stoner, Amanda, Mackenzie, Noah, Caitlin, good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Noah, glad you're feeling better, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow. And
You want big balls?
for John and Sean, I'm Michael Paul. And we'll see you some other time.
I'm Nicole Bauer.
And I'm John
Who
Cena.
the fuck knows? At any rate,
Like and subscribe.
we'll see you some other time. Bye.
The craziest competition show on the planet.